In the next 4 minutes, I'm going to demystify much of the confusion most tennis players have about tennis footwork and tennis speed, or a term I like to use, tennis foot speed. Hi and welcome to this introductory video to the foot speed course. As you can see on the screen, there's a great big why foot speed. So as well as being an introduction, I want you to ask yourself the question, why foot speed? And as you know by now, foot speed is really just a blanket term I use for footwork and increasing speed around the court. You can't have one without the other. You can't have better footwork without improving your speed around the court, and conversely, you can't have better speed around the court without increasing your footwork or improving your footwork. So let's have a look at why foot speed. Well, the first thing to think about is really that tennis is different. Tennis is different to many different sports, and in fact is the reason why many people, in fact most people, get their speed work wrong when they're trying to improve it for tennis. Why? Well, let me tell you. First of all, tennis is a sub-maximal sport, and what we mean by that is that you're not actually working flat out most of the time. Something like the 100 meters is a maximal sport because you're actually getting up to top speed and you're running as fast as possible. With tennis, you're actually never really getting up to top speed because the distances involved are just too short. You really need a good 30-40 meters to be getting yourself up to top speed. That doesn't happen on the tennis court. With tennis, top speed is never ever achieved. So to train like that is actually slightly counterproductive because, like I was saying earlier, tennis is unlike something like the 100 meters. It's not just a flat race where you're just trying to run as fast as you can. In fact, tennis speed and tennis footwork is all about quickness. It's about getting yourself quicker, and quickness being the primary factor of tennis foot speed is because you're actually trying to get off the mark as quickly as you can, because that will determine how quickly you get to the ball to allow yourself to get in position to hit it. Unlike 100 meters, where you're running just flat out for as long as possible before you fatigue. Again, the thing about tennis is that it's repeated. You don't just do one run and that's it. Again, I use my 100-meter analogy. There, you just run quick as you can, end of race, finished. With tennis, you're running, you've got to run again, you've got to run again, you've got to run again. In fact, the big thing now is that you not only have to run again and again, you've also got to change direction, which doesn't happen in our 100-meter analogy. Changing direction is a massive thing in tennis because you've got so many different variations and shots that you could possibly play. And like I was saying earlier, at the end of all this, you've got to arrive at the ball and you've got to hit the ball well. So with my foot speed course, I just want to prove to you how, with a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of hard work, you'll see that foot speed, tennis speed and tennis footwork, improving those components, improving foot speed is as easy as ABC. But let's have a look what those ABCs are.